Recorded Books presents The Timekeepers by Alyson Richman, narrated by Lennon. For Pete. Scars have the strange power to remind us that our past is real. Cormac McCarthy, All the Pretty Horses. Prologue. Vietnam, 1978. They have been waiting all night by the river. The dark water smooth as glass. They carry nothing but a bundle filled with food and canteens of fresh water, all tied in a square piece of cloth. A single tin pot, a sack of lemons, and a box of sugar. The boat is late. The children are hungry. The men and women who are with them are standing still as trees. The moon cuts through the darkness like a scythe. As they wait, looking for the boat they were promised, the tide inches closer to their silhouettes. They walk backward, retreating into the marsh, tall spears of reeds behind them. The cicadas loud in the wet grass. It is the youngest boy who first sees the flash of light. A small beacon from a torch pulsating atop the head of the fisherman. They walk into the river, treading past the water hyacinth, a mass of green leaves and singular pink flowers. First, ankle deep, then knee deep, finally waist deep. The children are afraid. Seaweed wraps around their legs, pulling them down. Still, they inch toward the boat. The weight of the river slowing them with each step until there is no sand or silt beneath their feet. They reach their arms up toward the boat. The current flows against them. In the shadow of the ship's hull, they see a woman extending her hand. A rope is thrown out to reach them, curling first on the surface of the water, before sinking down. Part 1. Chapter 1. Long Island, 1979. Grace Golden would never know why, on that sunny afternoon in late May, she had chosen to walk down Gypsum Street after Mass, instead of her usual route to the grocery store. Maple Avenue had always been the fastest way from St. Bartholomew's to Kepler's Market. Her husband Tom believed Grace picked Gypsum Street because the cherry blossoms there were at their peak. That was the thing about his wife, he explained. She'd always go out of her way to encounter something beautiful. But neither of them could have anticipated on that fine spring day, as Grace's heels rhythmically struck the sidewalk, her shopping list tucked inside her leather purse, that she would notice a little boy curled up against the side of a building. Sleeping on the hard cement, his body was tucked so tightly, he reminded Grace of a small whelk nestled into its shell. She stopped and hovered over him. Then she leaned down to nudge him. "Are you lost, love?" The lilt of her Irish accent, still detectable after years of living in New York, floated through the air. "Let me help you up." She offered her hand. But the boy remained fixed in a fetal position, his arms locked even tighter around himself, and his feet inched closer to his bottom. One of his tennis shoes had a hole in its rubber sole. The other was missing its laces. She still could not see his face, only the tiny edge of his ear and the shock of straight black hair. "Please."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?